Welcome back to Turtle's Hot Rods. Today, we're going to paint this thing. So, if you don't know, this is my 1967 Volkswagen Beetle. And it was passed down to me from my grandfather. Me and my brother, I should say. He has since passed away, unfortunately, but I am going to paint it. I'm going to use this car coming up soon in my wedding. And it looks all right from the front. You know, it's got blemishes. It's an old paint job. I repainted the hood a couple years ago after I ran into the back of my other car. That's a long story, but the doors are looking pretty rough. The paint is, you know, coming off pretty bad. Literally just bare metal, just rusting off. So we're taking care of all of that. That's why I just did that. We're gonna repaint this whole joker. And the back here is also looking pretty rough. You can't really tell because it's wet. It looks halfway decent when it's wet, but it has no clear coat basically anywhere on the back. And the roof, you can see the roof where it's real bad. So we're gonna paint it a sage green and gold and cream. So most of the car is gonna be sage green. The fenders, the hood, the roof. I'll have a picture up on the screen of a two-tone Volkswagen, the way I'm going to do it. And then this down here is going to be this cream color that I like. And the cream is the custom color that I mixed up. I call it creamy cream. You know, it's just fun. And then the sage green, it has an actual number, a name, and everything that I'm going to do. But then right along in here, at this body line, where I do the transition of color, I'm going to do a stripe, and I'm going to do it about 1.5 inches, 2 inches, top to bottom. And it'll be 1/4 inch of gold, and then 1/4 inch of cream, and then 1/2 inch of gold, 1/4 inch of cream, another 1/4 inch of gold, if it all fits above the door handle. The door handle really is the deciding factor on all of that. And I'm going to stop the stripe right here at the hinge. I'm not going to jump over the hinge with that and all that tape. So I'm going to stop the stripe at the hinge and then continue it right along here all the way down until it tapers away. Alrighty, I have the body parts, fenders, deck lid, taillights, tag lamp holder. I have them prepared for primer, and I'm about to shoot some primer on them. So all I gotta do is just wipe them down with some cleaner, blow them off really good, and I'm just gonna shoot some epoxy primer on there, and 2 coats, build it up a little bit, and the epoxy primer will highlight my dents and dings and low spots and places that need body filler. And I'm sure every single panel is going to need a little bit somewhere. And I'll bodywork everything and then spot prime again tomorrow. So as soon as we get done priming, I'm gonna go back to stripping down the rest of the car. So the car looks like it's got a ton of paint left on it, but it really doesn't. The hood isn't gonna get stripped completely. I'm just gonna sand down and get rid of the rust spots that I know are in it. And like I said, not mess with the front half of the hood. And then the rest of the car is gonna be sanded down anywhere where there's all those dots. Otherwise, I'm just gonna sand it smooth like I did the area around the back and the vents. So anywho, get to work. All right, for the cream, I made a custom color. I mixed it up the other day, and I named it Creamy Cream. Oh, it was a very creative name. And so I just did some rough math. 1 quart, this quart formula, which is high in white, the same white I'm using there, the 120, has 1,040 grams total in the formula. I think I'm going to need a quart of actual paint. I mean, it makes a little bit more once you spray it because you add reducer to it. But anyway, so I did 510 grams. That's 10 binder. That's the base maker. That's just for base coat. And then the actual color is just 510 grams of 120 white, 34 grams of 437, which is like this orangey color. So I'm going to mix it up now. It makes a really nice cream. It's not super nutty looking. It's the reason I call it Creamy Cream. See? It literally looks like ice cream. Looks like vanilla ice cream. Which I guess I could call it vanilla ice cream. I don't know. Isn't that nice? It's a little bit more orange in person than what you're seeing. But I think it's a really pretty color. So I'm gonna make a touch-up bottle real quick and then add the base maker, and we're gonna go spray it. This is so sick. This looks so cool. Holy cow. I don't know why. What? That looks so cool to me. Maybe it's because it's 11 p.m. I'm delirious. I don't know. This is awesome looking. Dude. Show me a cooler paint job on a Volkswagen. I'll wait. Dude, let's go. Pretty, just sitting here thinking about it. I'm pretty happy with how it looks. Okay, so the next thing to do, these fenders have been drying since Saturday, it's now Monday evening, is to sand them and make them look like this. So you can see the difference, kinda. It's easier to see in person. You can see where I haven't sanded, and I'm not going to sand. I'm just going to scuff it with some 800 grit sandpaper. I took some 800 grit DA paper and my interface pad and very light pressure and keeping it moving and being very gentle around the edges. If you've never done this before, don't do it around the edges with a DA sander. It's freaking risky because all it takes is a little bit too much pressure, letting it slip like that, and you go through the clear coat, through the base coat, into the primer, and you got to do a touch-up job. Guys for watching this episode of Turtles Hot Rods. I'm really happy with how the paint job turned out on the Volkswagen. It was quite a lot of work, but I got it done pretty quick. It was about a week and a half start to finish from the moment I started tearing it down to whenever I finally got it put all the way back together. And I am waiting on a few final touches like the mirror and the little windshield squirter there. Those just haven't arrived yet, but I'll make a YouTube short whenever all that stuff gets here. But if you're new to the channel and you want to see me do more cool stuff like this, make sure to hit the subscribe button. I do cool stuff from time to time, so check me out. Anyway, I'm on Instagram at Turtles Hot Rods, and I post more behind the scenes updates and stuff like that there that you can check out if you want to. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.